Hey everybody, it's Emily the Crazy Worm Lady. I feel like I have failed you guys. I have been putting off doing the light harvest of these red wigglers from our to blend or not to blend bins. I've been turning them up a lot. They're really wet, and I actually did a trial run of trying to light harvest these guys, and the compost was really wet and it was just messy and sloppy. So I'm going to give it another few days, and I am going to bring you guys the harvest so we can start the new experiment using eggshell versus sand as a grit source for the worms and whether or not it affects reproduction. So I am going to come back with that. I will link I'll just add the video at the end of this one for you guys to see how I set up the experiment and how I intended to finish doing the light harvest and got frustrated, so giving it a little bit more time. But I have these two bins open, lids off, just sitting in a mortar tray, and hopefully in the next few days we will get them harvested and get the next experiment set up. So be patient with me. I have not forgotten about you guys. I am working on everything. I've got a ton of experiments in the works, some other personal things in the works. And again, I am writing an ebook, which is going to be available the end of this week. So anybody who purchases worms off of my website by the end of this month will get that ebook for free. So let me know what you think. Check out my website, drop your comments below, and get a good chuckle out of part one of what I thought was going to be my light harvest. Hey everybody, it's Emily the Crazy Worm Lady. I'm here today. I've got a mortar tray and I'm going to light harvest some of these red wigglers from our to blend or not to blend experiment. So I'm going to dump not all of one of the Rubbermaids, but about half in here and start seeing how well they cooperate with a light harvest. Alright, so this is about half the contents of one of my Rubbermaids here. That's what I got left in here. This was the whole scrap bin. And I just put that in here, and you can see there's still some guys up top. So I think what I'm going to do is put this little table lamp that I have, and I'm going to lift it and set it right in here so that the bright light is shining right down on top of these two piles. And I'm going to leave this for about an hour, and then I'm going to come skim some off the top, and we'll see how it works from there. Like I said before, this is not my preferred method. I don't find that it's the best for me. It certainly works from many people that I see that do it, but for me personally, it's just too time consuming, and I'd much rather try to bait them out and then sift. But I did at least want to give you guys somewhat of a visual so you know what it looks like if you do a light harvest, because for some people this is the way they love to do it. This is easiest for them. They don't prefer to sift their castings, which is absolutely fine. All of us do something a little bit different with the way that we harvest, so there's no right or wrong. It's just what works for you. Okay, so I'm blabbering on. I will give this about an hour, and we will come back and see how much we can pull off the top and just continue the process until we're all the way at the bottom and we're left with nothing but worms.